fucking with it right here with who I started with. We something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, H-Uno, Central Coast, mobbing suicide. Only arsonist. I step in the booth and cast. I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music. I work hard at this.
That's right, live on Chicano Tube. We're back live on Chicano Street. Beautiful linda raza. Just do me a favor, just hit that like as we go ahead and do the quick mix, the lunchtime fix. I was trying to jump on yesterday, pero estaba tan ocupado, ni me van a creer. Tan ocupado. You already know business, but for pleasure every single time. Gracias all the day wonders. Gracias everyone in the members only. Yes, tonight we have Norbeez. And he's coming back on the show, and it's gonna be we're crashing out with Norbeez, calling out all names, every single one tonight. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. I feel like having a drink too, so maybe that golden, what's it called, Golden Gate cider. Man, that thing was really really good, cabrones. And it's 6.1 de alcohol, so tienen que cuidarse with that one, right? Four of those, because they sell them in 4 packs, and you're straight. Matter of fact, you might call in sick the next day. So Norbeez is coming on the show tonight, and then we have another very special live on Thursday night. It is my honor, my absolute honor. This is a huge accomplishment. I mean, it would be for any platform, right? I mean, how many platforms have had the mayor of their city come on? Let's keep it a buck. How many platforms have had the mayor of their city? That just goes to show that our voice is very loud. I mean, here in the 831, it's Chicano too. Let me just let you know that. We're the largest platform on YouTube in Salinas. Now there could be other platforms with maybe more subscribers or followers. I'm not saying I have the most subscribers, but I didn't say we had the most subscribers. I said we're the most influential platform in Salinas. So I got the mayor. I need some peachy chapstick. She lips are chapped. I don't know. All of a sudden the lips got chapped, poked out. New Jack City lips. Orale. Yeah, it's my honor to have the mayor, Donahue, Dennis Donahue. He's an oldie but goodie. I've been seeing a lot of the billboards that have been popping up for Mayor Donahue. He got two people that he's running against. Well, you know what holds a lot of weight? A lot of weight in Salinas for the mayoral position is the Salinas PD endorsement. That holds un chingo de weight. And guess who got endorsed by the PD, by the Peace Officers Association in Salinas? It was none other than the very well experienced Dennis Donahue. So he's going to be on Thursday night. So we got Tuesday and we got Thursday this week, Raza. Don't get it twisted. It's going to be Tuesday and Thursday. Usually it's Wednesday, Friday. Not this week. You know, we always got to adjust that on the fly. So Norbeez is coming on tonight. And you know what? Norbeez is also the mayor. Norbeez is the unofficial, the mayor of LA, cabron. Or East LA. Which one do you want, Norbeez? Norbeez is the mayor of East LA. He's coming up tonight, man. Actually, I'm pulling up to the In and Out. I'm gonna get a couple Flying Dutchmen with extra grilled onions on top. And then I gotta go over for I gotta get re-fingerprinted. So I gotta go over to the juvenile hall and I gotta get re-fingerprinted. They're doing that now. They haven't done that for like 10 years since I started, but now they're doing it. They said every 2 years. I agree. You never know. You don't want a weirdo. You don't want someone catching charges, around the youngsters. So I'm going to go and get fingerprinted. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? There's a jacket on there, but it's an old jacket. It's not a new jacket. There's an old jacket on there. Because when they look down at the paper, That's one thing. And then when they look up, that's another thing, cabrones, okay? Don't get it twisted. We ain't playing the fence over here. We ain't like Alvin, talking about politics, and then the next minute he's coming up on a music video called Blue Rag. I mean, if that's the kind of leader you want, hey, whatever floats your boat, man. Over here, we want leaders that are all in, not one foot, not two toes in, all the way in. Chingado, can never find parking. Park by the hotel again. Let me park over here, and then let me look at your comments. My bad, gente. I'm just hungry. Here it is. Pinche tiradero también. All right, here we go. That's right. Let me go ahead and look at some comments. So yeah, I got to go over to the juvenile hall. I'm gonna go ahead and get some fingerprinting. We got Norbeez on tonight, and then we got the mayor of Salas, or Chavalas get balas. So shout out to him. Matter of fact, I seen a real one. He pulled up yesterday to the office. I took a little photo. I just put it on the IG story. But shout out to him. That's my brother. I'm not putting his name out there. Nah, hell no. He's a real one. He's from the old school. But I did want to grab the flick just for the memory and shit like that. He's working on a book, and when his book comes out, you're gonna want to cop that. You're gonna want to cop that. Hold on a second. Give me a second, Raza. Excuse me. Excuse me. My lentes. I need to grab my glasses. So tonight, Norbeez is coming out. Man, let's go ahead and go. I'm thinking of coming up, of just asking them, a couple different things. We'll talk about trending, right? The chick that drove her boyfriend and dumped them at the border with no papers. We're gonna be talking about that one. I think that's trending. We might get into some politics because it is political season. Gente, let's just keep it a buck. I want to try to at least, put you up on game, because I know you at least respect it when it's coming from me, right? Not from a 1 foot in, 1 foot out motherfucker who is almost 50 years old and wants to be a gang member still. So we might talk about some of these measures, pull up some slides, pull up some videos. It's going to be a good old time. I just got to pick up the 4-pack of ginger cider, and that's it. Now let me go to the comments. That's right, Leo M, my boy. I appreciate you, cabron. Hater Elephant says, I am Norbeez. That's the second account or what? Nah, I don't think Norbeez does that. I don't even know how to do that. What do you do? How do you even do that? Like, how do people have 10 accounts? How do people have 5 pages? I mean, you got to be crafty and shit to do that. And it's all good, you know what I mean? But someone sent me a screenshot of Alvin's live, and there was a bunch of robots in the comment section. They were saying, "Hey, what's going on, my man? Oh, give me a second, Raza. Let me get 3 Flying Dutchmen. 3 Flying Dutchmen, yes, sir. Maybe get extra grilled onions on all of them. Extra grilled onions on all of them? Yes, sir. Yeah, and then just a cup of water. And then that's for here. I appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. So I have 3 Flying Dutchmen, extra grilled onions on all of them, and a cup of water? That's it, my man. It's for here. Yes, sir. So it's will be 1770. Hold it. Hold on, right there. Hit the like button. That's right, Leo M. I appreciate you, my boy. Hit that like button, man. Maxine Barrella, I appreciate you. There. I'm gonna step outside right now. That way you guys can hear me. I got these bad little mics. These mics I recommend to everyone. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Andale pues. Thank you. Number 1. Órale. I got number 1 in and out. They know what's up. Hometown. 94. I got a couple left. Let me go outside. That way I can hear something. Oh, you're the man, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you, my brother. Maxine Barrelas in the casa. That's right. So you guys, I'm gonna have Norbeez on. I'm gonna have the mayor. I'm super honored to have the mayor on. I mean, to every single person that comes on Chicano Street, to me is on the same pedestal. I say I don't. It don't matter if Uncle Trump wants to come on or whatever. I treat every single guest like they're the one. They're the guest because I appreciate their time and I appreciate them joining Chicano Street. But yeah, we're gonna have Norbeez on tonight. We're gonna crash out tonight. I have a feeling we're crashing out tonight. We're gonna be talking about these podcasters. beefs, a little bit of drama. Why not make it interesting? Here comes Norbeez. So let's talk some shit tonight. Yo, Chico, that's right. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you, cabron. The eyes never lie, Chico. The eyes, they never lie. That was a cold move, though. You know what I mean? It's like, when did he decide I'm making a move on my boss's old lady? I mean, my boss's wife, right? Old lady. The Chicano comes out. When did he decide that? Was it after they fell out? Yeah, it was, huh? After they fell out, then he's like, fuck it. I'm going after someone, my boss's old lady. Now, as far as street code is concerned, that's a huge no-no. Huge no-no. I don't I don't even I would never send a friend request to someone's wife, girlfriend, wife, spouse, partner, whatever you want to call it now, California. I guess whatever. They call it a kinds of shit. I would never send a friend request to someone's wife. I would never follow someone's wife. I would never like a photo on someone's wife. I would never comment on someone's wife's uh post. I'm different. And what surprises me is sometimes I see cats do that and I thought they were different too. I thought they were from a different class. But no, I don't do that. I don't play that. Um like, I'll say this respectfully, but I'm not going to say names. There was a YouTuber and he ended up parting ways with his significant other. As soon as that was done, I unfollowed. As soon as that was done, I unfollowed. I have no business following someone else's spouse, girlfriend, former girlfriend. To me, against the rules. But again, what rules, right? We're in the free world. What rules, Mikey? You talking? Da, da, da. There's fucking conduct that you just don't forget. You know what I mean? You don't just throw it all away. You're like Dubs. You don't anything for a dollar Dubs. You don't just throw it all away because you went to the other side and all of a sudden, everything is wide open. No, chale. Let me see if they got my food, gente. Hater elephant. I will be trolling Norbeez tonight. Prove that. Norbeez. Oh, that's funny, man. Oh, that's what I was saying. So someone sent me a clip of Alvin's channel, and there was a bunch of bots in the comment section saying, "You bring it was like a little robot avatar too. Your guests are the greatest. You are the greatest podcast. You always invite great guests." And all this shit. But the robots kept repeating it, it was hilarious. I wouldn't block them, but obviously the robots, but it's just hilarious. And it's probably what he wants to hear. You know what I mean? He gets his little shot of dopamine, fix and shit. Uh it's funny. Let's keep it real. Who doesn't like it, right? Who doesn't like a like? Who doesn't like a heart? Calmate. I'm not saying I don't. I'm human. I have the same blood as you, heart, organs, all of it. So, wives, shout out Risky Business. Wives shouldn't be on social media posting chingado. The machista came out. Man, cabrón. Hijo de su madre. Macho, ¿qué, güey? Y la tienes asustada, cabrón. Ching, can she even open the blinds? Can she open the blinds, cabrón, and at least look outside the house? Cálmate, güey. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, man. I heard Alvin say that one time. Someone sent me a clip. He said, Chicano tube. Back when he used to mention me, he only mentioned me like 4 or 5 times ever, ever, ever. And someone sent me a clip. I heard he does this, which is lay hands on a woman. And I'm like, it's all good, gente. Don't trip, man. You know what I mean? I say, I don't got to defend nothing. And the energy, the vibration, the truth ultimately wins every time. But you shouldn't be. What about those? What do you guys think about those joint accounts? Well, you can't be on social media if we don't have a joint account. And I seen a funny meme. Let me see if they got my in and out cabrones, because I do got to go to the juvenile hall and get fingerprinted right now. I seen a funny meme. No, that's not it. I seen a funny meme, and it had a pair of underwear And these are men's underwear. You know, those pinchy underwears we used to wear, cabrones. Well, when I was a kid, I used to wear them. And it had two pairs of legs. To me, three spreads and one fork. I appreciate it. Thank you much. No, no, aquí voy a comer. I appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you. Hold on, gente. My bad. All good. Yep. All right, here we go. Wife shouldn't be on social media posting. Come on, cabron. She wants to feel beautiful, way. She wants to feel beautiful. Now, okay. What I guess I gotta say this to the ladies, and don't get mad at me, ladies, when I say this. Don't get mad, ladies. I guess I gotta say this. I don't even know if I've ever said this, but um, it does devalue. It does devalue you when you come on the internet and just show what your husband's supposed to see. Let's just say that. That does devalue you, but who am I? Who am I? I'm just giving you some advice that because sometimes that shit comes back and bites you in the ass. You want to get the, you know what? These high profile careers nowadays, gente? These high profile careers now, not high profile, these higher echelon careers, lawyers, doctors, and all that, they're gonna start looking at social media. Let me just leave that alone. Okay, sensitive topic right there. The ladies could get mad, but Mikey, I mean, I just said who doesn't like attention, but anyway, let me leave that alone. Okay. Sensei, what's up with it? What's the stream about, bro? Man, we're live on Chicano too. We're live on Chicano Street, cabrón. If you didn't know, we're in California, so we're in the Mecca. We're at home base of all podcasting. First off, and second of all, what is it about? It's about Chicanismo. It's about Chicanos. This is the Rasta, Mexican Americans, whatever you call it. Sprinkling a little bit of the hood, the street, sprinkling a lot of wisdom and knowledge and business advice. But ultimately, at the end of the day, shit, what I do in real life is what matters more than YouTube. Here is shit and giggles way. That's low class. They don't follow wise or homeboy. I'm just saying they don't. I think so many people get jumped on, removed. You call it, end their career. You can call it, etc. Because they did something like that. But back then, before the internet, it was like, oh, you gave her a ride. Um, you were seen talking to her in a parking lot, whatever. And then you find out after half the shit was made up. That's crazy. Half the shit was made up, man. The dude that has the keys, if you used to date his wife, you you'd probably get whacked and you couldn't do nothing about it. I know a couple people a victim of that. Mm, Mr. No Name. How many times a week you eat in and out? And how do I still have a six pack way? No, I was just kidding. Flying Dutchman way, basically the Flying Dutchman. How many times a week? At least three. At least three. The Flying Dutchman are the two patties, two pieces of cheese, and then you got to ask them for the grilled onions, the ones that are diced and like marinated in that little in and out sauce, whatever. It's probably a teriyaki sauce or something. And there's no bun, there's no lettuce, there's no tomato, there's no only what I said. It's good, man. Three times a week, I'm right here. I'm staring. I'm staring at the neighborhood. Mm. Mm-hmm. Julio Solo says the Mecca's Hayward. You might be biased, way. You might be Northern California biased, but I get it, way. I get it. Okay, you might be biased, but in all honesty, um, a city that you would have to be considered Chicano headquarters in California is gonna have not probably is gonna be Los Angeles, way. It's gonna be LA. It's gonna be East LA. You know, I just had one of the founders of Carlos Montes from the Brown Berets. He was there when he was saying half of his friends got drafted to Vietnam and half of them died. So imagine you got your closest 10 homies. It could be less than that, but well, homies, you know what I mean, friends. You got your closest 10 friends, and then imagine half of you guys get drafted and none of them come back. That's what made Carlos Montes and the Brown Berets say, you know what, we got to stand up for this shit, man. Not just that, I'm glad that he said that he would go down to the cholos and to the low riders and let them know about their right, because maybe they weren't teaching that back then, right? There wasn't a lot of information out there like there is now. Now all you do is Google it. What are my rights when I get stopped? What are my rights when this? What are my rights? And Google will let you know now. Mm, wow, that's a hit. Let me go back up. Since they says tidy whities, who's wearing that? Nah, I used to have some like uh what they call compression pants, but I would wear them under the box when I used to box. I wear them under the boxing shorts. Way. What do? They absorb the sweat. But am I gonna walk around in them? Hell no, because the package is showing. I mean everything. It's hugging everything. Way. I'm not gonna wear shit that just hugs everything. Oh yeah. You're talking about yeah. So let's go back to that. So, I mean, I'm not knocking it, but there's couples that have joint accounts. Joint accounts. What do the people think about that? And then I seen a pair of tidy whities, and they had two pairs of legs. And the meme said that's what I see when I see a joint account. Now another meme said the only reason she, and we're talking about one of the significant others, she, or it could be a he, whatever, cabrones to you. So with them, we don't use too much politically correct language here, so it's gonna come off just like a Chicano. She um would be a little insecure and want a joint account. That's what another meme said. No, no, no. If you did that, then you fucked up in the past. Hold on, Anthony. This thing is fire. Mm. I don't know how I came like right in the middle of the lunchtime, and I don't know why there's not a huge rush. It's a little bit slower today. Hold on, Anthony. Mm. And at least I chew with my mouth closed. One of the things that still bugs me is one of those things that you can call it post traumatic institutionalization habit. One of the things that still kind of bugs me is when people chew with their mouth open. It's like it's etiquette. You put the food in the mouth, you close your mouth, then you chew, and then and repeat. But you never open, and yeah, because people don't want to see it, or you might even spit it out. That bugs me still too. That bugs me when they chew like cows and shit. But I guess a lot of people do that. It's all good. El Chapo, that's right, my boy. El Chapo stepped in the building. He says, Team Conrad Homito. How can I highlight that comment, man? What's going on? Let me see. Ah, there it is. Team Conrad. So what's gonna happen is every time we go to a different channel with the show, with the promo, that channel is gonna have the home channel advantage. So they're gonna have more of a pro crowd, pro comment. So this Friday night, I'm expecting everyone in the comment section to be like Team Boxer, Team Paradigm. He said he wants to make it a quick night and wrap it up. Not trying to make a long night out of it. I think he's gonna hit the switch as soon as the bell rings, and I think he's pummeling straight ahead. So if that's what I thought was gonna happen, I would train for every scenario. First of all, I would always train the distance. I would always train the distance first. Second of all, then I would look at some tape if there's tape to see if there's any holes, but there's no tape. And so I'm gonna have to make a strategy and test it out. Now, obviously, if Mile High clipped them, boom, he just clipped like he said. All the jaw just has to slightly move, and that will just disconnect your equilibrium and your nervous system. The jaw just has to slightly move. So if Mile High clips them, bam, and you see him wobbling, the legs buckle, then of course you don't, you know, then of course you don't wait the 5 rounds. Then he's gonna go in for the kill because when you see blood, you should go in for the kill. Just remember though, if that bell rings and you went in for the kill and it didn't happen and you emptied the gas tank, you might still have a couple rounds left. Damn, you need to have to pull out the reserves on the gas tank. Mm. Hey, that's right. That's right, Tensei. I appreciate you, cabron. Yeah, right here. You could always Kyle, man. On Chicano Street, everyone's welcome. You know what I mean? Risky businesses, joint accounts, mandilon. Oh man. Is there trust issues? Is there trust issues? That's why they have joint accounts? Or what? They're, how, how you gonna put two people in the same pair of underwear? That's gacho, man. That meme is a gacho meme. Is there trust issues? A lot of people believe that those joint accounts were formed from trust issues. Are there trust issues? If you have trust issues, first of all, that automatically steals your peace. And it could be merited. I'm not saying it's not merited. If it is merited, deal with it. And deal with it, that's on you. Whether it works out or it doesn't work out, I'm pro marriage, but that's on you. But what I'm saying is that it steals your peace, and then it does way more than that. It has way more adverse effects. It probably makes you stress, all kinds of shit. Mm. Well, the man just stepped in the building himself, just talking about you clipping his chin, him buckling, and then you going for the kill is a strategy. First, you train for 5 rounds, but you gotta be very aware when your opponent is hurt, because we ain't gonna have Joe Rogan, commentating. He's hurt bad. Now you never know. You could probably hear that from Cholo Trucker. I got the best announcers. I wouldn't. This is the A team announcing table, and I take myself out of that too. I take myself out of that. I'm not an A team announcer. I'm a promoter, gente. I want to just stand there with my beautiful, smoking, sexy, hot wife, like Oscar De La Hoya, and watch the fight front center. So the best announcers I got is Cholo Trucker and Mark Salinas from Houston, Texas, the Zone. Gracias, Mark, for coming, and gracias to Cholo Trucker again for gracing us with your presence. I can't wait to have you on the call. It might be Cholo Trucker. He's hurt. He's hurt bad. That was actually me on the call too. For Cholo Trucker versus Buzz during that last round. I mean, it was bad. The last round was bad. If you want to see it, all of the fights are on the website, gente. None of them get taken down off the website. It's like making a Facebook or an IG. All you got to do is make a username and password, and it just makes you a profile on the website. That doesn't mean we're gonna spam you and shit. All we're ever gonna send you an email is when there's a fight coming up. What's the website? It's www.ccsof CCSOF Content Creator Series of Fighting. www.ccsof.uscreen, the letter U like unicorn, U screen like a screen door, .io. And it's all over the community page. It's gonna be all over all the channels. So what you do is you make a profile, and then we'll only send you a reminder when the fight is coming up. And then if you make a profile and order the fight, then you just log in at the time I told you to, which is gonna be Thanksgiving at 6 o'clock. Si troca pendeja. Hair Elephants is Joe Rogan. I know it looks weird on nothing but a dollar dubs. He keeps painting his pinchy pelo black, and his skin just gets more wrinkled and wrinkled. He's gonna end up looking like Mr. Burns. You could already see it. Like, you know what it is? Sometimes when your skin pigmentation goes down, people don't know this. What's happening is the liver is actually telling you it's failing. And that's why you look depleted, like out of energy. And so if he's drinking every single weekend, which I'm glad I stopped just months ago, it's probably what's happening, man. It's probably liver failure. Iron Conrad might going for the kill. Damn, man. Órale. That's it. Contact me, El Chapo. He's going to want you in the corner, carnal. Contact me, and I'm going to give you the 411, cabrón. You're a day oneer. The members only, some have tapped in. Some are going to be there. Obviously, there's not an open gate. If anyone wants any information on how to be at the fight, you're going to have to get at me. And yep, it's going to be like the FBI. Yeah, you're going to. It reminds me. Let me tell you a story. Watch. Mm. I was at I had a wedding at the Naval Postgraduate School. Gente, the Naval Postgraduate School in Monterey is one of the most heavily guarded facilities. I mean, it's guarded like it was the Pentagon. It's a federal facility. Okay. I'm pulling in there just like I always do. You know, nothing new. Wedding number 2000 is what I do. En el lado on the side. And as soon as I get to the gate, the toll gate, right? The guy goes name, whatever. I told him the party name. There was like a una clave. I had to give him the party name. There was a certain way I had to say the party, how I was going. I couldn't just say the wedding of Allison and Ryan. No, no, no. I had to tell him. I think it was the dad's name. I'm coming. Boom, boom, boom. And he knew. So he goes, "Let me see your ID." And I gave him my license. Right? I kid you not. This federal cura. He was standing at my car right next to the window, standing up a little bit taller than my window. Like the top of the window, I can only see his chest. This dude, and he looked like the sergeant in Full Metal Jacket. He looked like the sergeant in Full Metal Jacket. This dude, halfway, not all the way, popped his face. He hunched down, halfway popped his face in my car, and he locked eye contact with me for at least 10 seconds without saying a thing. You know what he was doing? He was reading me. Is this guy a shiesty dude? Want to be Unabomber? Want to be Al Qaeda? You know, with whatever ulterior motives, shady, whatever. This dude like locked eyes on me for 10 seconds, and I kept looking at the dude's pinchy blue eyes for like 10 seconds, and then I'm like, "Can I go in?" And the dude gave me my license back, and I was like, "I know what he was doing. He was trained to size the motherfucker up." Mm, mm. I got about 15 minutes, gente. Then I got to go to the juvenile hall. I got to get fingerprinted. I'm gonna do anything I need to do in order to keep that class with the youngsters, both of them. I feel like if that's the only thing I ever did to redeem myself, then I did enough. I did enough. I'm just glad mom's got to see it. Sends mine in full blast. That's right, homeboy. I appreciate you. Private Pile, I don't believe. Yeah, I know. It was like that. That dude popped in his head. He looked like the sergeant, straight up. Well, like 80%. 80%. He looked like the sergeant. And he just looked at me 10 seconds and he locked eyes. And I know what he was doing. He was looking in my eyes because in a motherfucker's eyes, you can see it all. You can see the snake, the shyster, like the runner. You can see the aprovechon, whatever, the evil. And you can even see that this is not the guy to mess with. That's called the 1,000 yard stare. Okay, one more Dutchman. That's right. Mr. No Name. That's right. Catch 707. I appreciate you, my brother. 707 is the area code. And Chapo says, I heard Big Mike got hired to eat all the leftover food on the plate. Who remembers when Big Mike did the 40-yard dash in the warehouse? Shout out to mi hermanos, mi Chicano hermanos, danking and drinking. They hit 3K, hit it. Hard work pays off. They tuned in over there, but it was on their show that Big Mike did the 40-yard dash, and he got wheels. You ain't never had a stocky partner? A stocky partner. He's stocky. So he just has a little bit more on his frame. Hold on. You ain't never seen him be the most huskiest, but be the fastest too? I have. Shit, this was in elementary school when we used to play flag football. I had a stocky partner. His name was Hector. Hector, he was stocky, and he probably had chicken legs. Yeah, he most likely has chicken legs, but he was stocky at least. And I don't mean stocky, I mean just a big chest, and just bigger arms and a bigger back. I'm not saying he had we're kids. He didn't have a little water bag on his gut or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But he was stocky, more top stocky, right? When we were playing flag football, I couldn't even believe this dude is running like Derrick Henry. I couldn't believe he had wheels like Derrick Henry. So sometimes they're stocky like Big Mike, and you don't even know Big Mike got wheels. Shout out to Big Mike. Hey, I don't now that I mention that, I don't even know. Is Big Mike subscribed? Is Big Mike? I never seen Big Mike comment. Now I'm not one of these motherfuckers that's gonna make issues out of comments. Forget about that. Okay, that's petty, too petty. That's not even a petty theft. That's not even a misdemeanor in my book. But now I think about it, maybe I'm not his cup of tea, and it's all good. It's all good. All I do is just keep it real. I don't got time for bullshit, man. I gotta get to the juvenile hall. Let me finish this last Dutchman. Gente, hold on. I might keep the live on in the car while I drive. No, no, I'm sorry. I gotta go to the youth center. That's where I gotta get the clearance package. She told me go to the youth center. I get the clearance package, but the fingerprinting will be at the juvenile hall. So I only gotta go down Sanborn, and I'm already on the east. So it's right down the street, literally like 3 blocks. No, it's more than three. It's like six. Damn, this is fire. Hey, you think if a First Amendment auditor films Alvin studio, um, but what's he got though, as far as the studio goes? What's it? Literally the desk and a mushroom light on top. That's all he got. Now with him, I do talk shit, but I have my reasons to talk shit with him because I told you we don't play around here. I don't play with people that are 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I don't play. You're gonna talk about snitches, and then you're gonna hold the tagger down and call the cops on them. And of course, your diehards are always gonna ride with you, man. They don't care if you do immoral things. They don't care if you do shifty things. They don't even care if you scam them for money. The people that ride with you are gonna ride with you. Ain't that the truth? I mean, how many times you had a homie and he was a fuck up? He burned someone, he did it, and he was still your homie because it's that loyalty, right? So I get it. I get it with the subscribers. Not everyone's cup of tea. Maybe Big Mike. Maybe Big Mike likes Alvin. Maybe he comments over there. I know he's on Dankin and Drinking, and maybe that's more his style. Mm. You can't be locking eyes with the youngsters, Mikey. That's rainbow. No, no. I'm talking about locking eyes, cabrón. I was talking about a wedding way where I had a federal security, federal, and he grabbed my ID and then he looked at me. I'm not talking about mad dogging. I don't mad dog anyone. I haven't done that in man. I probably haven't mad dogged anyone since '03. '03. I probably haven't mad dog anyone since then. So no, no. When it comes to the youngsters, it's all love. I see. I'm the kind of individual like this. I keep it a buck. This is how real I keep it. The youngsters want to take a photo. I'll be like, I'll pull the main youngster because there's always an alpha youngster. There could be 5, 6 youngsters, but there's an alpha youngster all the time. I'll pull the youngsters aside. And this is what I tell them, hey, youngster, as far as taking the flick go, it's all good with me. It's all gravy. But let me let you know, the work that I do, they call me a gang specialist. The business that I do, I got to deal with people that aren't in the best of eyes when it comes to the gang world. If that comes back on you, I'd rather not be in the picture, bro. Serio, you know. But Alvin will do a video called Blue Rag. He's all over the place, though. Damn it, man. At 50 years old, if you still need validation, you failed. Now, whatever you're going to do, you try to do. Mm. My. Oh, yeah. That's 3 times a week I come here. Just hit Highway 101. You know where Salinas is, right? We're in the Central Valley. I mean, Central Valley, Central Coast. Shout out to the Central Valley. Yes, we are Northern California, but we're Central California too. Can't take that away from us. Half of the partners had that blasted on them, and the Crips. What I'm talking about is the 372. Shout out to them. I told this story, well, in the members only, but I'll let you know right here. Not the whole story, but come on now. Can't even put this tray down. Excuse me. When the movie Friday came out, the movie Friday, oh, we're at the Fox Theater in Salinas. What year did it come out? 94, 93, 92? One of those years, right? Friday came out. We went over to see the movie with the 372s. So 372 is I didn't know, but I had to learn this. Basically, what it is they'll put this, they tie a number to their set. They tie a number to their neighborhood. And how do they do it? It's like a telephone. It's like a telephone. So 372s mean, because if you look at the dial, the letters that are in there, ESC, and that's because they're East Side Crips. And they're based out of Salinas. So Salinas is his hometown. So we always had love for him. So a couple of the partners' brothers that were in YA with them, they invited them. And we went like 20 deep. We went like 20 deep to see the movie Friday. And back then you could smoke inside the theater. So from half of the theater up was all blowing clouds, blowing clouds. So you see me post some of the youngsters' music. They're on fire, man. These beats are on steroids. These beats slap. I mean, shit. I like mobby music, man. I like mobby music. I mean, all Lefty Gunplay is doing is remixing all the fucking 50 Cent songs. Is that does that really make the person? I mean, come on, you gotta no, you gotta be like Tony A and know the music business and know. Don't just you sound good on a track, but where's your own shit? Because probably half of the money is gonna go to the sample that you had to buy, or what is it called? License. Or if you have a beat that's like 50 cents, you already know he's making like 5 cents on the dollar because that pinchy record label is gonna make most of the money. Baker's tapping in. That's right. My boy Sancal is in the casa. That's right. Bakersfield is in the casa. I appreciate you, cabron. I appreciate you. EBK Healthy would fuck up JCat G. JCat G. Hold on, hold on. JCat G. My boy, it's going over. Oh, are you talking about Ryder G? Ryder G. Well, I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I think him and Lefty Gunplay are on the spectrum, and especially Lefty Gunplay for sure. I think is on the spectrum. I'm at least 50%, and I'm not clowning. I never would. right? Because special needs children, never that. You got to be a piece of shit like the dude that smacked Alfredito to say some shit about special needs kids. But what I'm saying is that he's on the spectrum lefty. Why? Because they're the ones that can't stop moving their heads. They're the ones that can't stop moving their fingers and their heads. I mean, it's just synonymous with the symptoms of being on the spectrum. And I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying if they are, then they are. Dummy Dubs don't stay in the 805. Santa Bruta's in the casa, my boy. He's letting the people know. You know what I mean? That's right, Santa Bruta. Hey, stay tapping in, cabron. What we do is we wrench up day oneers around here, and then sooner than later you'll get a wrench, cabron. He don't stay in the 805. No, they say that he stays over there, like in one of those cities north of San Diego. You know who knew exactly the address? OG Triple OG. He knew exactly the address, and he could have dropped it and fucked his whole world up, but he didn't want that shit to, he also was thinking about, hey, shit comes back, you know what I mean, to bite you. Now, paperwork, oh, you went to the other side and all that. Well, fuck, that's public record. Anyone can go right now and find out what institutions you were in, which most likely will tell them if you were on the other side. That's it. So that's public record, California Inmate Locator. That's the website. And there's might be another one or two. You got to hit up the YouTube Yarda lawyer, which is Josh. Oh, my boy. You know what? That's right. 10 minutes. Only takes like 5, but I'm going to get in the ride. That's right, you guys. We got Norbeez coming live tonight. I appreciate Norbeez, Norberto, mi amigo. Come on through, cabron. We're going to call out names. Get ready. Go and grab your ginger. The ginger cider, cabron. Let's talk about it. Why? Because I feel like talking some shit. But we don't do like some of these other pendejos que Adam 22. Adam 22. He said he'll send him with Tupac. You said it. You want to hear a spill on that, gente? And if you do, I respect it. But it's like some of these captions are probably people that don't even know what they mean. That's exactly what it is fools making captions that don't know what they mean. So when you call someone a gang lord or the general and all that, there's actually one in real life. And that person's life is not something you want to emulate. And you probably won't even want to be in that person's shoes. Let me just keep it a buck. Maxine Brada says EBK. That's right. So prayers and positive energy goes over to mi carnalito EBK. Sooner than later, he's going to be 100% back up, dropping lives, dropping videos. But most importantly, he's healthy. The lives and the videos, that's just, tapping in with the community. That's great. But most importantly is health. Because it's a no-brainer. Health or YouTube. I'm gone, gente. I mean, you should be too, right? Come on. We're not pendejos. We're not pendejos. Mikey is an alpha cuckster. I thought you were going to say custerway. You know what I mean? Remember that one when Crip Mac, he goes with a dude from Chicago. Adam told the dude from Chicago, and I'm subscribed. I'm subscribed to No Jumper. Not the clips, or they probably have like 3 channels, but the main one. Adam told the dude, that dude's from Chicago, ain't never even been on an airplane. Or something like that. It was something. It was something like that, right? But the dude got offended and he stood up. And I mean, the dude is already 120 pounds. So he had like a size 26 pants or something. And they were falling. The dude had size 24 pants and they were falling. Stood up, and Crip Mac was right next to Adam, and he said, I would never let you beat up my homeboy. He goes, on 5-5 Crip. On 5-5 Crip. And it's true. What did the dude think? Like, he's sitting next to Crip Mac, who's obviously, he's a Crip Mac. Okay, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Absolutely not. But sometimes you don't need someone with a high IQ. You just need someone with principles, someone with loyalty, someone that will get off. and take care of 2, 3 cats right away. You know, so not everyone has to be the chief. You know what I mean? There has to be a couple Indians and shit, and you know what I mean. Not another big temps interview. Is that what's recirculating right now? Yeah, I know. It's have them on for the 10th time. Chasing Frosty chasing Doe for the 10th time. Big temps again. Then maybe Big Stomps. He did one before that. You know what? We're putting on Cabron here for our Central. You got Central Valley, I got Central Coast. And of course, they consider us, we are Northern California. I still got a big vision for the platform. I still got a huge one. I haven't lost it at all. But we're going to put us on the map. And the only way we're going to do that is to support us, gente. That's why I just ask you to hit the like button. That will be supporting us and how we do it. But um, we're not divided over geographic locations. Just like Content Creator Series of Fighting, we'll be in Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas real soon. Mark my words. Mark my words. Oh, and they're going to hate it too. The haters I'm talking about. Oh, they're going to hate it too. All right, there's the facility. I'm at the red light on Sanborn and Market. So I'm going to turn, and then I'm going to have to let you guys go because inside that facility is, I can't take you live. Cabrones, hold on. Hold on. Turn. Next to MNF. Straight trucking next to, oh, okay, oh shit. Cabron, are you from the 831? Are you from Salinas? My mom, this is members only ship. My mom worked at MNF department store. And one of my closest partners unalived him and just came home doing 22 years because of that. And then they pretty much bought that whole from First Awakenings. They built the Steinbach Center and they knocked all the second Crystal Theater down. I don't know, how old are you, Cabron? Do you know this what I'm talking about, or you don't know what I'm talking about? But yeah, my mom used to be the seamstress at MNF. I mean, she would be the one to cut and baby cuff, and she was a seamstress at MNF. There was all kinds of fights over there. Half of the belts red, half of the belts blue. Moms would tell me 3-on-1, 4 guys jumped on one. It was 2-on-2. What's new? I mean, what's new? Again, different times in the 90s, right? They had way more size, I'll tell you that. Everyone back then like had size to play football. Now I don't know. Maybe the moms drank too much coffee. I don't know. Straight mob and shit forever. That's right, my boy. Yeah, I like mobby music. That's why I've always liked like SIBO music, RBL music, Mac Dre. I like mobby music. What happened to the Cholo Juan wave? The 15 minutes are done and he didn't even capitalize wave. And then Lucky stood on principles and said he's not gonna have him on because he does the daily shows with Swifty, and Swifties talk shit before in the past. Some people don't realize when you say something, you're burning a bridge and that's forever. And the reason they don't realize that is because what they're saying, it doesn't come from their heart. For some reason, you're just blabbing shit off at your head or your brain, or based on a feeling like, oh, I'm vibing right now. I'm feeling good. I'm with this dude. So I'm going to shoot a shot at his op, whoever, whatever. It's like there's no intentionality to it. So he might have said that, Swifty, and now he fucking probably regrets it because he's like, shit, he can't go on the platform. And then Cholo Juan, with his allegiance there, well, the wave is done. Pretty much, the wave is done. I don't know. It'll be done. Matter of fact, I seen a clip, gente. It was West Coast. No, it was West Coast Graffiti, and Fools Gone Wild. They used the audio, and he was sitting next to Norbeez, and he just got off, man. He was like, "I'm tired of these motherfuckers that are pinteros. They get more respect than me, and I have to work every day as a grown ass man, provide for my family. Shit, they wish they could have done, but they didn't do. What they chose to do was, live a reckless life that was lawless, and it got them incarcerated for how many years? 5, 10, 20 years. He's saying, how do they get more respect than me? I thought that was a real valid point. I thought that was a good point. So West Coast Graffiti. But if that was on Tony's channel, damn, those days are Tony said three episodes. I think he's been dropping weekly. I take that back. Tony's not going anywhere. He's staying around. He's going to be the largest Chicano channel. Right, or G? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. I do think he's on a spectrum too. I'm not trying to knock him. Then that's why he talks a little bit slower. But I'm glad that if he's getting YouTube money or whatever he's getting, endorsements or, I mean, I don't see him anywhere. I mean, I think you should be able to go in public, out there, do meet and greets. I mean, if you really want to build your brand and have your brand be you, then you got to get out there with the people. Because if you don't meet the people, I mean, yeah, you could do it from a phone, right? They'll Zelle you, they'll Venmo you, PayPal, Cash App you. If it was me and I was like popping and I could just give it all up and fuck it, we're on the road, we're touring, like with Content Creator Series of Fighting, I'm gonna be doing meet and greets like I do in Salinas at the Tavares. I'm all right, you guys. I'm pulling in. I got to go through the gates live on Chicano Street. I'm gonna see you guys tonight with Norberto. He's gonna be in the house. We're gonna be sipping on the Golden Gate cider, or what is it, Golden Bridge cider, something like that. It tastes good as hell, man. It's like some juice, but it's 6.1, and it's gonna be good tonight. Tap in. It's gonna be a good old time, Raza. I appreciate you guys. I gotta hit the button right here that lets them know I'm at the front, so I gotta let you guys go. Live on Chicano Street. Just do me a favor, get Vallero. I appreciate you, my boy. What elementary school did I go? I went to two. I started at Sherwood, but by the time I was 6th grade, I ended up at Lincoln Way because we moved to Soledad Street. But tap in, cabron. And if you want some stories, cabron, the members only something 99. And you can get all the fights también. It's the cheapest way to see the fight is to join the members only. I'm out, you guys. I gotta let you guys go live on Chicano Street. But remember what I always say? In the end, all you got is the memories.